Hi everyone, welcome back to another Inktober video. So this video is about week 3 of Inktober. This week was something else. I think it's a little bit better than last week just because of how things turned out, but it was still not great because I was definitely in the headspace where I just didn't want to do this. I was over Inktober and I just wanted to just stop doing these black and white pieces. But I think overall it turned out pretty good. So the first day, which was day 14, the prompt was enchanted. I really did like this idea. I mean, when I sketched it out, and in my head I saw this beautiful tree with beautiful colors and this nice vibrant landscape. But then when I did it in black and white, it's like I just couldn't capture the amazing colorful picture I had in my head because I'm doing it in black and white. Inktober does teaches you a lot in terms of values and tones and how to understand that type of stuff. I still really miss color. I really do. And this piece was okay. I mean, I did get to try out a lot of different things, like in terms of trying to paint my trees better. I don't think I did it good on this piece, but I think it's just a stepping stone in terms of how I paint trees and the mist and the clouds and the foreground. I definitely never did that on Clip Studio Paint before, and it was a good thing, I guess, in that regard. So I would definitely see this piece as a great piece, but like I said, I was just struggling to continue doing this, continue with Inktober, because the truth is I just didn't want to do it anymore. Day 15, the prompt was legend. Well, this piece was it was okay. Out of all the pieces I did for the week, I did like this one the least. It was an alright piece, I suppose. I find myself trying to figure out what steps am I going to take to finish this painting, or to let this painting progress to the end. And so I started with line art and did all that jazz. So I'm like it's like I think Inktober is taking me on a particular journey to figure out how do I want to render pieces, how do I want my art process to be. And I don't like doing this. I'm almost sure that I don't want my art process to be with a whole bunch of really thick lines and stuff like that. I don't want that to be it. Lines are okay and it's great, but I find that doing that really just overshadowed the whole painterly look I like to get. And I think that's why I definitely didn't like this piece, because on the fact that the idea kind of just sucked for me. I was going back and forth as how do I want to render it? Do I want it to look painterly, or do I want it to look more comic-like or more cartoony? Do I want to have thick black lines outlining everything, or do I want it to look like something out of nature, something more realistic? I find myself second guessing how I want this piece to end. How do I want it to progress? What steps am I going to take? So it's like I don't feel like I should be thinking so much about a piece, an Inktober piece for that matter. But in a sense, I think it's good. It's good that I finally started thinking about these things I don't normally think about, because I normally know how I want the piece to look. But no, when Inktober is around, I'm experimenting, and sometimes when you experiment, the experiments don't work the way you want it to, which is okay, because when they don't work, you find new avenues to go. And figure out what you want to do. What kind of artist do you want to be? So I started going through that, trying to figure out the type of artist I want to be. Well, yeah. This piece, in terms of drawing the person, though. I want to talk about the idea. The person there is actually me thinking of King Arthur, because I was talking about legend. I was like, King Arthur is like a cool legend. So I thought of that. Even though it's a girl that was basically my train of thought. I thought about King Arthur, so I thought about a soldier type person from a medieval time period. And then I drew this person, but I was like, hey, let's put long hair on this. Maybe guys back then had longer hair. Who knows? So that's what I thought about for that piece. For day 15. Okay, so day 16, the prompt was wild. Yeah, this was a better piece. From the previous day, me trying to figure out, do I want a bunch of thick lines and stuff? I decided to not go with that for this day. I decided to use a lot, less lines, a lot more sketchy lines, and try to do something that paint, do some more over painting over line art and stuff like that. And I did use my select tool a lot more in terms of the plants and stuff like that, which I really do like. I like how that turned out. I normally don't do that. I normally don't use the select tool. And yeah. I actually did use it from the previous days. I did use the whole technique that I created the mist with, which is it's a cloud brush on Clip Studio Paint. So if you have a different program, I can't really help you. But if you want to know about the tools I use and the brushes I use, feel free to ask me down below. Be sure to tell you I use a variety of brushes. Some gouache brushes, I use them a lot, and different textured brushes. But that day was alright. Yeah. Day 16, it was alright. Yeah. Day 17. The prompt was ornament. Oh my gosh. That one was something else. For the idea itself, I was thinking hey, let me just put an ornament randomly in the sky. I think I've seen somebody do some pieces where it's just a bunch of pretty clouds and a nice beautiful night sky with pretty stars, and that's the idea of going for this piece. Because when I was thinking about ornament, I just knew I wanted an ornament in there. That's it. I didn't know anything else about it. It was just put some clouds around it, and that's the idea. Go with it. I liked how this turned out. It's simple, it's okay, and because it's supposed to be a night sky, I don't feel too bad that I didn't use color. I feel okay because it kind of resembles dark black most of the time, some dark tones, so it's okay in that regard. This week in comparison to last week, I must say I did much better pieces, but I just don't find myself enjoying this at all. That's why I'm not really sure. Should I do Inktober again? Should I? The good thing about it is that I've been drawing every day, but I don't put a lot of. I'd rather to not draw I'd rather to draw every day, but draw the same. Put more effort in one particular piece for a few days than to draw one piece every day and put minimal effort in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I feel. I feel like I should be doing something more challenging, something that's rendered more, but here I am just doing some random sketches, some random paintings that I could, if I were to sit down with it for a few weeks or 2 weeks or a week, I would come up with a masterpiece, Yeah. Hey, day 18, Pompous Misfit. The idea for this is weird. I remember just drawing a figure of some weird monk kid. Some weird monk child person. And I was like, this person looks like a misfit. For misfit, I really was finding it hard to figure out what I was going to do. But then I decided to draw this monk person. And then from that, I was like, hey, but I could have some Chinese type, things going on in the background. And previously, something I did before, it's in my sketchbook. I sketched it out already, and it had these mountains with a bunch of clouds around it. And so that's where I kind of, use that idea here to put these Chinese type houses, temple-like houses in this piece. And that's basically what I do for Misfit. I don't know if he's a misfit. Maybe he is, because he's going against what society would generally think the path we should follow. Yeah, he's in the mountains, he's training, doing all that cool thing, getting enlightened up there in the mountains, getting stronger, getting fitter. Generally people don't go to mountains anymore. We don't do that. Wouldn't it be great if we did though? I think it would be great, we're traveling. Stop going to school, stop going to work, we're just going around fighting people. That's just our daily lives. That's great. Anyway, you know what, guys? Yeah, I'm going to try to finish Inktober, but I'm not promising me being happy about it, but I want to be at least happy that I followed through with my Inktober plans. I think that's just the best way for me to look at it right now. Okay, alright. So guys, I hope you like this type of videos. I just talk about it and just be real with you. Just be real about my art process and how I feel doing these art pieces. If you have anything you want me to discuss about Inktober, please feel free to just leave them down in the comment section below. If you like this kind of videos, give me a like, please and thank you. It will really help me to know if I should do more of this or if I should change. And hey, if you like the stuff I do, subscribe, and click that bell button too, so you can get notifications whenever I upload a video. I would love for you to join this community of artists. It would be great to have you around. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you in the next video, in my next Inktober video. Alright guys, goodbye.